this wall.
This is Miranda from My Scrappy Life, and welcome back to my channel. This is a process video for Off the Board, where we find something off our Pinterest boards and we make a layout. So I'll link the one up above here. You'll see a picture. It is from Mixed Media Monday. Julia Taylor back in September of 2021 when this was done for hip kits. So I did find it on my Pinterest. I had it for a while. I just never done it. So the one thing is that in the photo, you will see that she does circles. I am doing hexagons because I am scrapbooking my layout with this particular photo. So when I started teaching at Bel Air K8, this was my first classroom. And this is the last photo that I was actually in this room because I got moved to 4th. Well, in the exciting news of this year, I will be taking a similar photo because I am now moving from 4th to 5th. And I will be teaching 5th graders. So I will be yet again looping up with my children going into the next school year. So I thought that let's scrapbook this photo. I still got some left of this school year left to scraplift, but I wanted to do this one. It was very sentimental to me of taking this photo. Very many memories, a lot of crying, a lot of whatevers, because it was like my first year of this room and just being in there. There was a lot. So, the C word, all of that. So anyway, I'm going to get started. Let's see what I can do. Okay, so there it is on the top of where I said that I would release the layout that I am following. So I am using Tattered Rose for the crayons to get the color. There is some mixed medium on there that looks like it's the packaging technique on their paper. And I can tell that she's using like just white cardstock. Whereas, of course, I am using a kit. And I know probably on camera, it's probably looking like you can't quite see it. But once I do the effect that she has on there, you will be able to see it a lot better. And it pops off the page. I wanted it to be subtle. And I did put some down here, and then it all got covered up. But essentially, I really loved how this layout turned out. It's by far one of my favorite ones lately that I really love. And I'm just doing the technique here. So the crayons, what I'm doing is that I'm wiping it on my versatile mat, wetting it out, and then going from there. So I got out my hexagon. They are doing circles, but like I said, I was doing hexagons. And you can tell that she was using like a circle stamp. So I just did some hexagons and took my black pen and marked it where I want them. And then I just take it off because you can use stencils just like this. They do not need to have paste or distress oxides. You can trace them because it's a stencil. So I'm just placing where I kind of think I need them. And then if I cover some of them up, it's not that big of a deal, but I just needed something down. And then of course I do my little black lines like I always do because that just rounds out this page and it just brings it all together. Now, I will come in with the papers. Creative Memories has this tear paper that I'm using, or this tear ruler, and I love it. It is something that, since I'm no longer part of Close to My Heart, I was like, oh, I can get into some of these other things, and I really like that. I don't get it out as much as I should, but I do love what it does for the edges. And it helps me just achieve that look a little bit more. So here I am wanting that little bit of an edge. You will see how I achieve where she takes the black light or like the black outline and make it really like the way I want it and the way she has it. So I did a bunch of tearing. You'll see me come in with my distress, and I distress. I black and out. I do all of that. So to really get this to pop off the page, I start with my outline first. And then I come in afterwards. You will see me come in with another color to add to the pages of this little strip. So once this is all dried, off camera, I went and did some stitching on that little section I gave you, or that you saw. And there it is. I stitched right where she had it. Now I am going to take the rest of the papers that I have left of this close to my heart, Simple Stories collection, and make up some layering pieces that I really distress quite a bit and make it really, like, we're going to really roll these suckers and make them, like, very prominent on this page. And I got it to where you can get it, you'll see me, like, get it down, and then it'll be perfect. And then the rest of this is completely 100% embellishments. So this is where I come in with those hexagons that I showed you that are corks. And I add even more texture to these sides of these pieces. And this is where I fell in love with the way this turned out. To the T, it was perfect. I love these cork pieces that I added. It just added so much more to this. To this layout. Make sure that you go check out everybody that's linked down below. We do this once a month. It's always the last the fourth or the last Wednesday of the month, and we just go to town on the way this looks and make sure that we're using our Pinterest. So make sure you go check everybody out. I do upload typically between 2 to 3 times a week, collaborations, design teams, all of the fun stuff. I would love to have you as part of my YouTube family. So if you are coming from one of them, welcome. I'm so glad to have you. If you are one of my subscribers, make sure that you go check out everybody else that's linked down below and give them some love. Now, I got some puffy stuff. So this is from the Scrap Room. The Scrap Room gives me bits and bobs, and I'm so glad that I got this sticker box, because sometimes I don't get this because it's just, whatever they decide to give me, that's in the kit that comes out with it. So I'm so glad I got this because I really needed some love here. I know that this was in June. I took this in June right after I got done with summer school that particular year, because I did teach summer school too. And it worked out well to where the bunnies and all of that spring type stuff was okay to put on here, because really in retrospect you still have bunnies and bees and all that stuff during the summer. My title is going to be Hello New Day, even though that this is not just about a day, but it's about, like, my whole entire world just got flipped upside down. But man, did I do the right thing. Do not get me wrong, I loved teaching 3rd grade, but I have to say, being in 4th, now going into 5th, I'm right where I need to be. So yeah, there it is. Make sure you check out the still shots, check everybody else out. I hope that you guys are all staying safe. Have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.
I don't know why I go when I go. I still don't know why this war in my blood. Why this war with all that I love. Oh, my wandering ways and these faithless days, I find it hard to explain. My wandering ways, always turning away from your loving embrace, I find it hard to explain. My wandering ways, my wandering ways.